All right, let's see. All right, so I like to get rid of some of this stuff out of my way. I don't even have this right now, but it's fine. I like the low resistance up here. I like the high resistance right here on the 15 or whatever this is right here. 4 hour. The 15. I don't like this forming, but I got a 5 minutes to a swing low. Get a swing high. Excuse me, swing low on a 5 minute. Looking to target the top of this macro. Like to see it come back down one more time in 5 minutes, maybe 10. Looking to target the top of these highs. Stops down below here. This is first presentation fair value gap. This is the bottom of this macro. That could have been the perfect entry, but I don't really like the time right here. I want it to be closer to the macro, so I'm expecting another retracement within the next 5 minutes here, but not too far. Actually, let's put that right at that 5 minute. Right at the bottom of this, that's left. Tiny little breakaway gap right there. Kind of been all over the place today. We'll just do one more micro PM session here. So here's the previous 4 hours. We also just took the lunch lows right here. This was a sweep of the lunch SSL liquidity, so looking at that as high resistance now. Since we swept and took that, playing above that first presentation fair value gap. It's very common, or since it's been a very popular area in price today. $14.42, 3 more minutes. Let's see what we get. We're currently still above previous day's equilibrium. We're below midnight open. Previous day's highs up at 21,820. That's this new day gap way up here. That's even a different one. Previous day's highs right there. So all kinds of here we go. 1443. We're in. Working this black candle right here, this down close candle. close the door. Alright, close the office door. Don't get the TV in the background. Okay, I'd like to see the swing low form here. That's looking good. Nice little tap. That's a nice reaction. That's what I want to see. Break through this, make a breakaway. Another fair value gap. There's an inversion fair value gap right here. I want to see it close above that in the next 15 seconds. Three, two, one. That's a good sign. Now I'd like to see it create a fair value gap right there, be layered. Break through this. Create a breakaway gap inside this inversion fair value gap would be beautiful. I might look at taking it off right here on these bodies. I like targeting these bodies. It's a nice move, I like that. We did take some liquidity here, so it may retrace a little bit. A couple highs here look nice. These are juicy. If I had two on, I'd take a partial probably right here. Where am I at here? 681 we're in? That's fine. 30-point target. We're coming up on, we're 4 minutes from the macro, 3.5. Looking for potential immediate rebalance right here. If we touch the top of this. If it touches that and runs, that's immediate rebalance. I like it. There's a breakaway gap right here. So we formed that. Breakaway gap inside the inversion fair value gap, balanced price range. Might be a ultra tiny volume imbalance right here. Another potential breakaway gap. Not even an immediate rebalance, so that's even more bullish. That's a good sign. Next minute, there we go. We got two breakaway gaps. I like seeing two breakaway gaps. Go ahead and just keep running. We can definitely move the stop up to cover, no risk. Plenty of PD arrays here. If it comes back, I don't want to be done. One down close candle, first one in this run on the 1 minute chart. We closed above this one, so price should support. This should stay a breakaway gap. I'd like to see it keep going. If price is truly bullish, we got the macro coming up. We could spike back down into these. It could hit this volume imbalance. That wouldn't surprise me. It's tiny as it is, it's still there. But we'll just let price keep cruising. I want to see it bust through this. Some nice juicy liquidity right here. Less than 2 minutes to the macro. All right, higher high, that's a good sign. A lot of stops placed right here. We got an inversion fair value gap right up here. So we're retracing down. 1 minute to the macro. That's the expected after we've taken that little liquidity there. Come back down, pick up some more sell side liquidity, see if we bounce off here. If it takes me out, it takes me out. Stop could come back here maybe. I don't like it's the macro is 30 seconds to the macro. I'd like to see it not close below. I want to see it get out of here. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. Volume imbalance right here. Okay, we're opening up the macro. I'd like to see it run, cover up this volume imbalance and take higher highs. Did we put the market on pause? Price stop moving? Do I got a glitch in the matrix? My candle stopped painting, but my ticks are moving. That's interesting. There we go. Lag in the internet. Big Brother's watching. Go ahead and come and get this juicy liquidity up here. Close above, we painted over that volume imbalance. Like to see it bounce off that one and go now. Reclaimed fair value gap now. Yep, market's open. All right, I'd like to see it start spooling now in the macro here. Also, we're just going to cut it off. Or I'm just going to get stopped out, one of the two. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather have seen it go there. Fine with me. I'll just watch it for a little bit here. Let's see what happens. I'm still positive on the day. That was my... So I had trades this morning, in case you didn't see the video. What's going on right now? Pause the video. Okay, I confused myself for a second because I had my... I was just so used to seeing the position open, I thought I had the executions turned on. Let's turn on the executions after we get off of the indicators. So that was this morning. First presentation's been good to me today. First trade, this one was the garbage, messy one. So Trade Review talked about that one. Price came back down, tapped this right at noon. Interesting. So I was looking for this to continue as active support, which it is. And see, it looks like I just got taken out by one tick again. But it would have came down here, so I don't need to re-enter. I'm fine. We'll take 3 trades and 2 more handles, whatever. It's a positive day. I'm up 15% on the week. So might even take tomorrow off. Let's see what price does here. Let's see if it continues. We're in the macro still. We're right at equilibrium with the macro. could switch my paper account and re-enter. Want to feel the edge? Let's do that once. I'm going to pause the video for a second. Alright, logged into paper trading. Let's see what we're doing here. Alright, we got a swing. Potential swing low right here. We're going to still confirm we could still have nice juicy 15-minute up there, so see if we get any displacement here. I mean, I might just take it if it comes back here, right there for an immediate rebalance. There we go. Let's see, 25 is probably a little tight. Usually I go like 20 points. I mean, 20 points is way down here. Want a 1-to-1? I don't even need to be way down there though. I'll put it below consequent encroachment of that. Midpoint of that, that's where that came from. Because we got these PD arrays here. Let's see. Three and a half minutes left of the macro. Coming back for a retrace. So that would have been immediate rebalance if it stopped there. That's fine. I'm long from right there. Paper account. Closed out the real account. Just above break even. 100% win rate for the day again. So now we're just paper trading since we're coming up is going to be the new hour coming, and the new hour, the final hour's got different macros, the market on close macros, so that can be different. These are definitely juicy for potential end of day. I was looking for a run off this macro to target this macro. Let's look at the full day. So I'm expecting the low of the day to be in. Expecting a up close to end the day here, so we're looking for just a scalp up to here. Back up to first quadrant of the opening range gap. We've traded up above the 50%. Alright, 2.5 minutes to the new hour. Just tapping inside that. Yeah, so we're looking at, so the other part I was taking that off because the price had just traded back to 50% of the previous hour's range for an entry there. That's why I should move this back to 80, or I mean, if we're gonna go here, then we gotta go here. That might have been my first idea. That's below first presentation. See, this is, I know I'm paper trading, so I'm doing different. Yeah, it's breaking below that. These are juicy. It might come get me. This one's going to be liquidity. We tapped above this 15-minute. Could come down and retrace that because we got high resistance here and low resistance here now. It's right in the juicy liquidity unless it runs right now. Top of the hour in 30 seconds. That's actually a silly entry, but it is what it is. I should have just had it right here, actually. It's only 3 points difference, so big deal. From there to there. I mean, it is a big deal, but... All right, new top of the hour. Right on consequent encroachment. This is probably... make the final hour candle, so we got new hour opening up. New 15-minute opening up. So now we got a potential swing high. We could retrace to 50% of this one and then run it up. But it's also very possible to come down for this liquidity right here. And that being right on consequent encroachment is usually a sign for bearishness. So this is probably going to go lower right now. Come down, sweep down here. Let's see. Yeah. Engage in that. Pull over first presentation. It's going to come want to touch that one more time. See? But I know I'm not following my exact model, that's why I switched to paper. So I'm glad I'm not in my real account now. If it closes above here, it's still not a bad sign. It could come back. Some higher lows here. We got juicy on both sides. This could get swiped right out. I'm not going to move the stop anymore. I mean, I could, but I don't care. Just because it's paper, I could. I won't do this in my real account. But being as this is liquidity right there, let's see what happens. Oh, see, we closed above that. Yeah, this can stay here. Let's just watch it get taken out. Rejection block. See that close above. CE is a good sign. Let's see if it follows suit. 5 more seconds. Change the state of delivery. 1 minute chart. It's not a bad sign. Imbalance right here, fair value gap. Come back, touch it a second. Get a little bit of liquidity. Okay, immediate rebalance potential right there. A lot of time left in this minute though. Okay, not immediate rebalance. There's a inefficiency right here. Since it closed above, it's a type of balanced price range once again. These all got inverted since price is below it, so this is a reclaimed bearish and this is an inversion now, but I'm not going to redraw it all. Since I'm bullish on a higher time frame, I'm looking for it to trade right back through it and use it and keep running, stair-stepping. I don't like that. I mean, I like that there's a swing, but I'd like it to be a 1 and like this one. I'd like to say I like seeing these form. But this will work. Work up through this one. Halfway through this macro. Then in 10 minutes another macro starts. And that might just stair step. So what looks obvious right now is, do I have any glaring Relative equal highs or lows anywhere? I mean, this is juicy. This is not as juicy. Candle pair theory, this is juicy because it's low resistance. And it's this macro. I like the top of this macro for a target. I mean, I have it way up here right now for both macros, so we'll just see what price does here. Yeah, shoot right through. There we go. I like that. Came up and touched this volume imbalance right here. We have a tiny breakaway gap. Or no, we don't. Nope, there's a wick there. $15 seconds. All right, we closed inside of it. I'd like to see it stretch some legs. Get above halfway of this wick is the first order of business. Get above this red line at 685. Grabbed a couple orders behind this minute. Anybody that trailed up right there? Some people do trail right there in the first minute. Yeah, we got to close above. That's a good sign. Close above constant encroachment. That is a good sign. Potential fair value gap inside of here again. So this is a popular area in price for sure. This 685 level. Potential immediate rebalance. I mean, it's getting busy in here. Can't see price. That's one tick below an immediate rebalance to the perfection. And this is the micro, so sometimes it's off by a tick from the mini, you never know. 20 seconds. Yep, it's going to make a run soon here, up to these highs. These are pretty juicy looking. These are perfectly level. Yeah, that's definitely obvious. It's coming up here. Trade's been underwater since this dumbest entry ever, but that's fine. I'll just read some price and do some recording. This is fun. Two minutes left of the macro. Grab us some more one more time. One tick below the previous 1 minute candle. Bottom of that wick. It's got a lot of juicy. Yep, it's going to pick up some of that. Anybody that's trying to come with us, we're going to kick you off the bus. See where this closes. Yeah, she's juicy. Come get our stop, maybe. Definitely change the state of delivery again. Now we're bearish. On the 1 minute, what do we got on the 5? We're making a swing low in the 5. Yeah, that looks like a stop run to me, but usually that one comes right back up, so we'll see. Form another swing low potentially right at, still not closing below halfway that. We got a lower low here. It's going to come sweep these. It's going to come take out this trade. Let's find out. Let's see who's going to touch. Give one more kiss to first presentation. Is today first presentation day? I mean, it likes that area. Clearly. This is high resistance candle pair. But it's only a 1 minute chart, so it's not that good of a zone. This is low resistance. Doink. Bye-bye. See? That's why we paper trade. When you're already done for the day, and you don't. Just to top off one of the worst price action days so far, so I'm definitely happy being positive on a gross day like that. So you can see no more trades. We're in the paper account. Coming down. It's going to come down to NWAG, it looks like. Two and a half minutes to the next macro firing up. 15:15 to 15:45 if you don't know. Dropping some sauce. That's not. It's just facts. It's not sauce. It's not anything. That was fun. All right. Don't need to make a huge one. It's a little over half an hour or so. Took one. We saw one trade. Let me pause this and I'll log back in quick. All right, log back in. TradeStation account. Get our. Oh yeah, look. What's going on? Let's watch. See, it really likes that. The vacuum's down here. It's a black hole. That was right after the trades from this morning. I'll turn the executions back on. There's from this morning. There was the trade that we just did. So I like PM less. That's why I wasn't perfectly fine with cutting it off early there. We weren't break even. We were close to where we wanted to go. Plenty happy with taking my since basically it was since price didn't move. I was hoping it would spool a little quicker than that, but yeah, that's today. Nasty. Tomorrow's Friday. No news tomorrow. Let's see what, let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, we don't need to see all of them. Let's just turn all those off. You already saw them one by one, doesn't matter. But they just clutter up the chart. How is the week looking? Thursday high of the week. Tuesday low of the week. Pause this for a second. I gotta adjust something. Alright, I just had to switch over to my hourly chart. Let's maximize this guy so I can see a little cleaner. Last week, this week. Wednesday high of the week. It's not even Thursday. Tuesday low, Wednesday high right now. Interesting. Very interesting. Gross day. Look at that. After these nice moves, it does this. That was nasty. That was a gross opening morning. Yeah, I might be done for the week. Welcome to Christmas again, right? All right. Well, I'm not going to watch the close. That's enough for today, so I'll wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. There's a little version of live. And remember, tomorrow's promised for none of us. Live for today. Take care.